Hello. So in this video I'm going to demonstrate our new Modal Pro, which we released version 2. It has a lot of new features and you can get it on our website here. So let's get on and test this. So we have the Modal Pro. I will add the element like this. It doesn't show, but that's to be expected. You have 3 different types of content you can use. You can use a module. That means you can connect it to any kind of widget in WordPress or modal in Joomla. It could be like a login form or something, but you can also use a builder, a YOOtheme builder module. So you can build a very advanced layout, images and all the elements and stuff like that. So that can be very powerful. You also have normal content, which I'm going to demonstrate now. And also there's a section one, which I will demonstrate in a short while here. Let's go and add some demo template. This is title. This is meta, and let's add a little bit of Lorem Ipsum text here. So now we're getting a little content here. It's full width now, so auto width. So I'm gonna make it a little bit narrower. I'm gonna do 480 height, for example, you know, and you have a lot of different setups here you can do. I'm just gonna leave them at default for now, and let's add a little bit of an image here too. Of course, all of these are, you know, dynamic content, so you can, you know, hook them up to anything here and have them like something, for example, like the latest news or something like that. You know, you can have a dynamic pop-up that actually fetches the latest things of whatever you want. There's a link form here, so you can select. I'm just gonna link it to start page now. You get this read more, and you can change the text there, for example. So here we go. You know, we have a very simple modal. It's now set, the pop-up setting is set on auto, which means that it's on page load. So when the page loads, the pop-up comes, you know, directly. You can also turn this into a click button. So if I open modal, I'm just going to add the link text. So you get a link like this, and you can, of course, just turn this into a button like this. And let's center it. There we go. So now it's a click button that you can use to open this. There is also open on scroll. So for example here, if I put 800 pixels and then I'm going to just load the page here in a different tab for ease of demonstration, and when I scroll down 800 pixels it kicks in. That triggers it, and this can also be percent, so I can write 80%, save, scroll up the top, reload. And now when I scroll down here, when I get to 80%, it's gonna trigger it. So that can be very useful, you know. At the bottom of the site, you have like a sign up to our newsletter or something like that. It can be quite annoying as well, so be careful with those pop-ups. There is also, let's put it on auto. There is also a repeat pop-up, that's the cookie. So that's like for how long it stays closed, you know, to not annoy people too much. You know, if you add this modal element into like the footer, you know, it's gonna load on every page on your site, then you don't want the pop-up to, you know, appear on every page all the time and people need to close it. So here you can set, for example, 30 minutes or 1 hour, then, you know, it's gonna stay closed for 1 hour. So that's a very good setting to have. Let's turn this into a click button now because it's easier to demonstrate. So that's, you know, we can take a look a little bit on the settings here as well. You know, you have the normal things, so you can add large padding, which means it's like this, and you know, let's do a primary and light text color, and you're gonna get a dark one like this, you know. So you can adjust it, and you have all the common settings here for title, meta, content, image, you know, do rounded little edges on the image like this, and the link button here as well. You know, you can set that to look like you want, you know, something like this. Very easy to style it according to whatever project you're working on. So that's that. And now I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to make this a little bit wider, like 920 and 700. So now I have a larger, because we need some space. We can actually do a little bit larger than that, like this. And now I'm going to change, instead of using content, I'm going to show a module. And I'm built a very simple little YOOtheme builder module here. So now this is a YOOtheme builder module. And let's take a look on it. You know, I go to modules, custom elements here, and here is the layout of this. There's even a little YOOessential form there. This amazing product from Zoolanders, where you can build these nice forms. So you can have that, you know, this could be a contact thing in the bottom, but you can also have a FAQ or something like that as well here, and design it as a, you know, whatever you want there. So that's very useful. What else? Let me just go back here to it. You know, one setting which is kind of nice is full width. Let's take a look on that also, just to see, you know, you can get this full screen UI kit modal, which is quite cool because it's like a new page almost opens, and you have the full width here to create some nice layouts. But there is one more thing. You can also use a section. And to demonstrate this, you know, you can see when you select section, there's a section ID here that I need to fill. And first, I need to create a section. So I'm going to create a simple section here. Let's do a 2-column, show dividers. Let's add an image. Let's do a headline. Let's do a text. Let's do a button. Let's align the right column here to middle. And we have a very simple little content thing there. Now on this section, if I edit the section and I go to advanced, you know, you have an ID here. So I'm gonna write modal Popup, but this can be anything, you know, it can be, you know, just something unique, you know, you can write Donald Duck and, you know, whatever. It's not connected to this at all, you know, you just write something unique here. And then I'm going to put this ID inside here. And what you see now is that section disappeared. So it's now hidden from the main page. And instead it opens inside the modal like this. The image doesn't show there because I didn't select an image. Let's just do that quickly so we can see how it looks. Here we go, open, and there we go. Now we have a section showing in here. And, you know, this could be a large section. I'm just duplicating the row there now. So there's 2 rows, you know, you can build a very large and nice thing. And what's interesting with this too is that you can hook this up to custom fields in Joomla, for example. So if I do dynamic content here, select article as the source, and I've actually added a little table in a custom field that is called specifications now. So if I add this, it's fetching a little table from this article's custom field, you know. So this could be, you know, specifications or something. So I could quite easily create something that says specifications, and have just a simple link, you know, somewhere, and have it left. Just gonna move this up to here. Now you have a small little discrete link like this, but what it does when you click it, you know, is that you fetch quite a lot of different content from this article, which can also be very, very useful, very powerful. You know, this could be anything. If you're using something like our VM UI kit where you build an e-commerce site, you know, you could have different things in your, this is for a template, you know, in YOOtheme template, this is super powerful because it could fetch, you know, data from a product or an article or whatever source you have, you know, and you can create a template with these different kinds of things. It could be a gallery of more product specifications, you know, maybe a custom field with some video reviews or whatever, and it opens in a new, so you have a very clean main page, but you kind of hide more and more information inside of these modals instead. I think that was all. Yeah, I think so. Check it out on our website. You find it, extension list, Modal Pro. Very useful. That's all for now. Bye-bye.